Hooray!
Warning, this episode contains Australians. Some content may be alarming to some listeners, including jokes about homophobia, jokes about racism, jokes about sexual content, and a lot of swearing. Please note, these jokes are made by queer people, people of colour, and people who have known those people for over a decade. Actual hate will not be tolerated. Also, warning for graphic descriptions of violence, but this is a D&D campaign, so you probably knew that. Not sponsored by Queensland Government Australia, terms and conditions may apply.
We find ourselves in a land you may know well, Faerun, a realm of monsters and magic, a realm of human lands on the surface, dwarven kingdoms deep below, and strange cities deeper still in the dreaded Underdark. Adventurers from the Guild of Ravana have uncovered a nationwide, years-long, body-stealing threat. It seeps from the caverns beneath their homes, and they must seek it out. This is Records of Ravana, The Depths.
Content warning. Contains brief mention of suicide. No harm occurs, but a character does impulsively attempt and is immediately stopped, and it all resolves fairly quickly. Caution from 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Like, scam might be appropriate.
No.
Oh, guys,
well,
I just won a
it is
$350
technically-
jackpot.
Yeah, what are you going to spend it on? Get something good.
I
You
need
know
to
when that
buy
month-
4 items to get 350 Australian dollars. The offer ends in 4 hours.
I bought
This is-
2 books off of Temu. They were definitely not the original publishers because there was a lot of misspellings in that book. in those books.
They were, in fact, books. Is what
They were books, but they were
the
misspelled
implication
a lot.
being that someone has hand typed up a new book and made it from scratch rather than just selling the already
Okay.
published. I feel like the cost
So
per
much-
time has got to be better for just buying the book and reselling it.
This is okay, guys. This is legit. Like, what this is it's some motherfuckers in China realizing that us Aussies have a fucking rock hard on for gambling and the pokies, and they decided to make an app, a shopping app that gives that experience. It is legitimately it. I've gotten like 4 different coupons of like extra bonus $50, and I currently, apparently, allegedly have a 570 Australian dollar coupon bundle.
I'm sure that's not going to end with you with any sort of fraud whatsoever.
Only 9 minutes left. Oh no!
Oh my god, be quick, Matt, or you might miss out.
It'll-
Who'd we
By the
lose?
way, 2 minutes ago it said I had 4
We
hours.
lost Nick.
It said I had 4 hours. What the
Damn,
fuck?
time flies when you're having fun gambling.
All right, I can buy if I buy 10 pairs of socks for $7.48, I get $470. That makes sense.
No.
Economic ink, so I don't know.
Oh wait, no,
Just do it.
I need to get 3
Nick.
more items, guys. Okay, let's buy a $4 pink aroma diffuser. Let's get a non-slip bath rug.
We can begin.
Oh,
I
guys, mystery.
just want to make that really clear that we can begin.
No,
I'm
also-
giving the Temu experience, guys.
Uh,
Okay, alright.
Nick is now on fucking
Yeah.
mobile.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. It is fine. I'm on my computer. It's just it is that hot and sweaty, and I have no fan or aircon. So the sides of my heads are actually rubbed raw from wearing my headphones all day.
Do you have a window or a door open?
Yes, I'm sitting directly next to an open window, but there's a giant house right next to me that blocks all the breeze.
Well, imagine living in Brisbane and having to deal with that.
That sounds like an Australian issue.
Yes, so we may start whenever.
Alrighty. So I might need some help recapping last session because a lot happened actually.
And like I wasn't there for most of it, so
I got in touch with God.
Did he
what-
show us on the doll where he touched you, Nick?
Okay. So the session started in the morning with a little bit of moping about and napping from everyone. Ferno had a chat with Grisha, had a found his determination, so to speak. Oh, there goes my fucking die that I was tossing. Hang on. There we go. Got it. Decided that he wanted to investigate. Decided that he wanted to investigate the history of Carsus in the maze. So he went and found Tauran and asked him to go with him so he could translate for Gorbaks or whoever took them into the maze, which was Gorbaks. And then what?
He also asked Sharia to come.
Yes.
Because he was alive during that time.
Sharia came as well to give a description of what happened. You did some fucking around with the walls and a couple prophecies emerged.
Yeah.
Furno refused to do so. Who was there? So Sharia was the session before.
Yeah, Tauran tried but failed at the beginning before we went into the tunnels.
Yes. Throdgar tried and succeeded. He saw, well, the image that appeared was a small dwarf prone airborne behind a Dryder and another dwarf with black hands, obviously Throdgar, before that. Fuck, a fortnight's a long time. I should write some of this stuff down, hey.
Yes.
No, actually, you shouldn't.
Never.
No, that's what his note takers are here.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, Maddie, what the fuck? What do you think we pay you for?
Dude, chime in when you're ready. God. Anyways, went in. Furno learned a lot about the history of the Ancient War and Carsus's story and what role he actually played specifically in that war. It put some of his concerns at rest. Had a bit of a heart-to-heart with Sharia briefly for a moment.
And then got too scared to follow Sharia's idea.
Can we put on the record for that? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to put on the record. And everyone was like, do you mean like fuck shit up greater or just greater? And Shira was like, no, just greater. Heavy breathing intensifies.
Just don't fuck the world up. The bar's not that high, actually.
Save the world.
After that, Thrawn decided he wanted to go over the history of Tenebram to see what was listed in the maze. And came to a rather confronting realization when he learned that 13 years ago, the place was laid siege to and there was a massive massacre there when he only left 6 months ago, as far as he's aware.
Hey, that's on you.
He ran off into the maze in a little bit of a... I don't know if panic would be the word to describe it. But Sharia followed, and they got separated for a little while, where they had an encounter with a strange character describing themselves as a storyteller.
He wanted to take something from us.
He offered them an exchange of whatever they prized the most in exchange for any story they'd like to hear. The party, well, Sharia and Thrawn, turned him down after a somewhat intense encounter, and he took his leave, saying that if they changed their minds, they'd be able to reach them. And it was as he disappeared into the maze that Dramal and his group emerged. Some of them rather heavily wounded, but at least still capable of walking. And that was where we left off last session.
In the maze when he was with Sharia, and a mural appeared.
Hang on. I don't know if I need to turn you down or up. Your voice sounds very muffled.
He is just very muffled.
Yeah, I'll go back on my headphones just to make it easier, but yeah, they were hurting the sides of my head earlier.
Right.
But basically, Thrawn saw when he was freaking out. Sharia told him to touch the wall, the wall, and a mural showed up.
Yes, right. I remember that.
And he's gone. And he's back.
And he's back.
He returns.
But Thrawn basically touched the wall in the
cabin, and a mural showed up of a dirty, marred paladin before two blackened figures with raven heads pointing at each other angrily.
See, note takers. Thank you.
Yes.
But
Quick,
yes,
someone write in that we got a
Guys,
+3
I
longsword.
learned about the Vorpal as well. So
correct. Was there anything that I've missed in the recap that you guys remember?
meanwhile, Theo having a nap.
Ferno
There was-
went to talk to the granny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You
he
gave
offered
me
to take
5.
him-
You gave me 5 inspiration points.
Right. I remember
what about the
Grisha offered Ferno a no denture adventure.
Yeah,
That
that one.
I forgot about her predatory practices.
That needs to be erased from the history book.
I still reckon that
Ferno's still a virgin, so we were trying to hook him up with this like experienced older woman.
I swear to God.
I still reckon this granny is a bard.
For his coming of age ritual.
She's not casting comprehend languages, by the way.
He can have his theories. All right then, keep your secrets.
She's got a drum as her magical focus.
Or maybe it's like a druid with shamanistic magic. You don't know. She's casting infinite bullshit.
It's working. It's working.
Her charm.
All right.
You ready?
So,
It's great.
you do notice in your bag, Thrawn, as he disappears, you feel a kind of sharp prodding in your bag. And reaching in to find what it is, you find there's a small glass rose that has slipped in at some point.
Are we still walking with the group?
Yeah. I'm assuming that this is before Dramal and that showed up.
This is after, as you're traveling.
Okay.
You've just noticed it at some point.
Can I do I guess an Arcana? Can I see if this is magical at all?
Go for
an
it.
investigation, whatever you would say that.
I'd say probably Arcana, if you're trying to figure out if it's magical or not.
A 10.
A 10. Couldn't say. It's not exactly exuding any kind of magical properties. It might just be a very finely crafted glass rose.
Using like the edge of one of my my gauntlets, I tap the glass to see if it and hold it up to my ear to see if it rings like crystal, ding, or whether it's just gonna click click.
No, it's got a ring to it.
I guess he'll put that back in his pack for now.
Did you get that?
Not important.
You reckon it's from that fucking...
You
reckon it's from the mural you made?
I doubt it. That seemed to be a lot more foreboding with shadows and.
Tria's just trying to keep it vague just because of the fucking guys in front of us. It's like he's referring to the fucking jester.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Look, I think it's best if we don't talk about what. Well, at least not at first to the others about what the fuck that was.
You want to go to the granny?
Yeah, it's probably best if we talk to the old woman. She seemed pretty all-knowing so far.
Well, this May seems to be all pretty all-knowing, judging from your history lesson.
Sorry, what did you say?
Tria just this May seems to be pretty all-knowing, judging from your history lesson.
Oh yeah, well, I would imagine that this place doesn't just have the tales of things that have erected since after this thing arrived. I'm assuming it probably also collects other major stories and events throughout history.
Yeah,
But yes.
it might be just like the sheer renown or like event might be what peaks it to the further away, the more powerful the event had to be.
Someone with, I wouldn't be surprised if someone with living memory had to make contact with it to, or at least be near it to transfer those. But think about it. You spent a bunch of time at your mirror, right? It's like a couple centimeters in. Imagine
It'd be like
leaving
10
it,
centimeters just from the times I've tried
yeah.
now.
But 100 years, 150 years, maybe you'll have a corridor. It's, you know, these for a lot of people, probably a lot of the stories here, they only got completed long after these people disappeared. So, also, don't you have healing magic? Can't you heal some of these injured people?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did off. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have offered them like at the session's end, and shit. So, if that's the case, I'll just say it.
Session's end.
Well, last session's end. So I would have given like lay on hands. So a few of them from like last session. So I'll just say I've used up my lay on hands from today.
Okay. Yeah, you've healed pretty much the severe of the injuries. It's like there's a couple cuts and bruises left, but hardly anything that would warrant the use of magic to treat. It's spit on it, rub a bit of dirt on it. That kind of wound is all that's really left, and they're able to walk back.
And the reaction from just the burning pain sensation.
Would you?
Don't worry. That
You would hawk tour on that thing?
Please God,
no,
Oh my
no,
God.
fucking kill yourself. No.
I think I'd rather talk to her.
Can we?
Anyways.
I guess I'm going
got
to.
cancelled, by
I
the
can't
way,
remember
the
if I asked or
No.
not, but I'm going to ask Drubal what happened.
Search parties picked up at the end. We were on our way back and got caught up in a mess.
Yes,
We're not quite sure what was going on at the moment, but they've started to clear off now. We lost the group that found us, and we laid low until they cleared out. It seems they've called off the search for now.
Oh, that is good news. Yeah, Gorback and Grisha have been worried about you. Gorback especially.
He's a worrywart, that one. It is
Well,
good to see you again, though. I didn't expect to find you upon my return.
No,
She got fucked.
Yeah.
I can't even talk to you guys.
Shit got fucked. No, I'm sorry if we caused you any trouble. The scouts were out here looking for us. We ran into issues in the city and we killed one of the priestesses. And now her ward chases us.
I see.
Size.
You are a magnet to trouble for outsiders.
Yeah. Thrawn's like kind of like looking in a vacant space. Yeah.
But if Gorback hasn't crushed you upon meeting you, I'm sure he's extended this offer, but you're welcome to stay with us for as long as you please.
Of course. No, they'll be eager to see you. So will the little one.
The little one?
Like I think is it his daughter?
Ah, so you've met Treeback.
Aha, I didn't have the name.
Neither did
he
Jaden.
He doesn't say that.
He doesn't.
Hang on a sec. One moment. Tangled in cords.
Do these Tauran have split hooves or one singular hoof on each leg like how horses do?
It's more like split hooves.
Alright,
And
so
Jaden, just while you're at it,
horseshoes
can
would
I
be
also
useless.
know? Can I just know? Is it massive cock or just like little cock?
We determined that Gorback, who is like a massive minotaur, his dick drags in the sand. If you
Oh my god.
we talked about that last session.
Sorry,
Brogan leaned forward like a tripod.
sorry. All right, I'll stop the To
He's not
Oh,
You
going
he's
can
sure
use
he's
it for club attacks.
Now, I think we determined, didn't we, Jaden, that a lot, like, as much as these people are Taurans, Gorbek's the only one who's like almost straight up looks like a minotaur, like with just his sheer size.
Yeah, he's like an abnormal
Yeah.
specimen among all of them.
Obviously still a Tauran, but like, yeah, of anyone, the only one you might confuse is Gorbek. These guys are much smaller than.
Yeah, like your average Tauran is probably like in the range of what, say, Sharir is.
Mm.
Like fairly big, but like not giant. They tend to also be a lot scrawnier in comparison.
Mm.
It's like they're not
Yeah.
built like minotaurs.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say, but yes, we got a bit lost. I'm glad that we came across you guys. I have no doubt that the others would have found us. It's just whether they would have found us before one of the many dangers of this maze found us first.
If someone is looking for you, you should not keep moving, especially in unfamiliar territory like this. You can only walk into traps if you are walking.
It's very true.
But all's well that ends well, right?
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope that in the half an hour that I've been gone, that they haven't done something else stupid.
says as if we didn't run into a maze that
Rich
can
is
be.
kind of like trying to attempt to whistle while walking.
You are.
You don't have lips. That's very impressive.
That's why I say he's attempting to.
You
It's
are.
just a.
You speak of your colleagues doing something stupid as though you weren't the one that was just found alone in a maze he can't navigate.
Well, I went through some pretty, you know, some shit happened.
Hmm. I understand.
One of these stories. You know, how often do the walls here get stories wrong? By the way, like, is it one of those? It's kind of like prophecies, but prophecies can change deals. Like,
It's a matter of perspective, I would suppose. They don't get stories wrong ever, but not every story they tell is one that transpired.
no, so see, sure, maybe the events that I saw haven't happened yet.
Didn't we get it
I need
confirmed?
to warn.
Didn't we?
Sharir, if you could come over here for a moment. I'm not trusting a fucking weird demon man that I found in the in the maze.
No, like we got it confirmed with the other guy, like the Tauran that was with us.
With that's Gorbek, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Because Gorbek and Ferner are with us, aren't they? Because we did run into them.
and we could also psychically talk to them at the same time.
Oh no, that's it. We were psychically linked. And Tauran's just going to be like, "Look, I don't know. Maybe they've just got it wrong.
I doubt it.
Maybe it's just a different event. Something else that happened.
I doubt it.
Shut up." And is Tauran's going to continue to just like keep following these Taurans.
You know I'm right.
Okay. You managed to regroup with Ferno and Gorbak at some point before you return to the surface. If there's anything you guys want to discuss upon meeting, be my guest, but otherwise we can cut back to when you return to.
I just would like if someone's willing to translate for me, just to tell them like how I did the murals, like started the passages and all that shit.
Yeah. He's gonna. Someone's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Sharia
And
here."
we can bring them over to the examples we made.
Maybe when we get back, you can do that. But it's like, "Oh yeah, we found that." Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, actually, like while we've been in these mazes, it's very interesting. We've been able to like channel our magics and been able to make different murals and stories appear."
Well, considering how Throdka was able to do it, I think it's more of we
Sorry, I have background noise. I was just
essentially
quickly going to pop in and say,
attuned
sorry.
with it.
Ferno adds that this is whilst these two might have been poking the bear that is prophecy, I've only been learning history that's already been written.
Yes,
I
and
have
see-
no want to try and find out the despicable things that may or may not happen.
Looking at Sharia, Thrawn's like, yes, prophecy. Yep, that's what I have been looking at. Prophecies.
It
Of
is
things to
history,
come.
Thrawn. We got it
Of-
confirmed.
Of things to come.
All right, Ferno, can you please confirm this to me?
No,
It-
la la. I am not listening. Look, we can talk
Ferno-
about it later.
I'm willing
Ferno
to cast
sees his-
command to make you listen.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
No, you're gonna try and out charisma me. Good luck.
And then
It's not
Ferno,
really
Ferno
our
starts-
charisma. It's more of just making you do a wisdom save.
Oh
Ferno
shit, I'm
grabs-
bad at those.
Oh no. All right.
Look, we can talk about it later. I'm just not in the mood.
Fair enough.
But no, were you able to find anything else, Ferno? Anything else? Have you been able to get any insight that you were after? I'm speaking in common now, so it's just like three of us.
No, that's fair. Well, wait. Are we talking to the group, or are we just talking to?
The fact that Thrawn
Now,
is Korean-
now I'm talking to in
Yeah.
common just to you two,
Oh,
like
okay,
asking,
cool.
asking you if you found what you were looking for.
I think I found. I don't know. It's weird to know that he might have done it for the good reasons, and thereby, maybe I don't have to be bad. But I don't know. You sort of see Ferno turn off and stir up into the darkness for a second, and then he comes back down and he goes, I think the only thing that we can be doing from now on is just focusing on what we can do. And maybe, I guess that's all we've ever been able to do.
Just don't overestimate your own power.
Thrawn's gonna be like, good, bad. It's all a matter of perspective, really.
Yeah.
I sincerely hope so.
As I'm like right
considering-
next to him, putting my arm on his shoulder.
No, you have no bad.
I do.
Bad.
Can Ferno do like a very low level version of ice spray or whatever it is, just on Sharia? Like he's like squirting one of those
A water
squirt bottles.
spray?
Yeah.
Like a water spray?
You're out here corrupting the youth, Sharia, trying to turn them towards vengeance and conquest.
I don't try and do that. I just like ask people what they want their oaths to be. All right.
No,
It just so happens they co-aligned with my oath.
in my
Look,
subjective truth, that is bad.
All right, and
I don't try, I do.
all right, let's get back to the gang and see how the rest of them are and see what
Yes.
the
Let's see.
Taurans
As the camera pulls back and as we continue talking, I wonder what the others are up to. And what are we doing, Jane? What are they doing?
Was there anything that anyone was doing in the meantime? I know Theo was napping. I don't know if there's any errands that anyone wanted to run.
Not really.
I think
But
we're
none of
pretty
us can speak the
If-
language, so
Yeah, if
Tauran
everyone.
is in the mess again. The soup is good.
the soup
Alright.
is good.
The soup is good.
If everyone's more or less just kind of hanging out, it's probably close to midday, probably a bit past, maybe like 1:30ish, is when the group arrives. They come back with a little bit of a commotion, just because Dramal disappearing was kind of a ordeal. But it's like he returns more or less fine. He intends to speak with Grisha, and Gorbek intends to go with as well, just to give an update on everything.
I might let the other two know. It's like, you guys go find the others. Sharia, if you want to tell them about the thing we found, that is all right. I might go with this lot to make sure everything's
How am
okay.
I supposed to communicate with them?
No, I'm saying like go find the others in our group.
All right.
You're right. How are you supposed to communicate with Theo?
It's okay.
Torgal,
One of
and
them
Karen?
knows Draconic, your favorite way to speak.
Oh yes. I thought you were
No,
just referring to
yeah.
the Tauran about it.
No.
That when the like having that conversation about that fucking jester.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask the old lady. You can go tell the group about it. Is more or less what Thorn's saying.
Well, I'd like to join in with that conversation as well, just to learn.
Well, look, I will update you, but I think it's best if.
I'm a person that likes to learn things in person.
Whilst you two,
I don't feel like I don't feel like translating.
Ferno interrupts and he goes, "Hey, Tauran," and he passes you like a little satchel of dried leaves, and he says, "When you go, bring her some tea of this. I'm sure she'll appreciate it, considering it's now the afternoon." I'll go.
I was about to say.
No, God.
I thought you were giving me that good kush.
No. Ferno looks at you and he's like, "Me? Drugs?"
You
and like side-eyes you and he leaves.
You see,
He just
Thrawn,
starts pushing away.
This is a family's recipe. Costas Kush.
Thrawn unclips one of his like satchels and reaches in.
See, one of your extracurricular activities was alchemy.
Pulls out a little bit of tobacco.
I see one of your extracurricular activities, Ferno, was alchemy, right?
I can't believe you called it Costas as Kush, Matthew. That's so funny.
Oh my God, I did not hear that.
I did not hear that either.
That is awesome. And I'm actually the one who has proficiency with an alchemy kit. So
I know, it's just making a joke about how Ferno was trying to make drugs in school.
we need to make the blue. No,
I made drugs in school.
I guess if Sharia wants to come along, he can. But I was very much going to let them kind of have their discussion, and I probably won't be translating everything.
That's fair.
Unless I feel like it's important. But when we talk to her about our thing, then I'm definitely going to be like, we need assistance here. I'm not sure if we ran into the actual devil from the Bible.
Okay.
Like one theory where it's just a fucking maze, all this fucking thing is just that personification made.
Perhaps. But onwards, we're going to go that way, I guess. And Ferno, you're on your own, buddy. Peace out. Go find the others. Go have a make-out session with Tauran or something like that, you know.
So Sharir and Thrawn are going with Dramal and Gorback to Grisha?
Yeah. Thrawn wants to hear like what was going on the outside because he's already trying to plan for when we're going to leave. So being able to get some info on like how heavy the scouts are and like how busy it is out there, like that kind of stuff is important, which is why I wanted to go. But yeah, and then I guess we'll privately talk to Grisha, because it's like, look, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but we need to ask you a better jest.
All right. So you guys follow them to the hut or the tree hut, whatever you want to call it. You follow them to Grisha's. You get there, and when they walk in, she's a little bit surprised, but they're at least courteous. Come, sit. What happened out there, Dramal boy?
I will say, we're like standing to the very edge of the room, like we're letting them
by the door,
letting them talk, like have their discussion.
Were you involved in what happened out there? It would be rude to keep you out of the discussion. Just a moment. And she gets the bones out and starts casting tongues again so that Sharia can understand. So what was it that happened out there? We were returning from our mission when there was a sudden search party that was set out. They didn't appear to be looking for us, but we got caught up in it by bad luck. We had some trouble and suffered some injuries, but were able to go to ground for a day. We waited it out until everything cleared out. It seems they've given up on the search party, and we were safe to return. We met these two on the way back, and the dragon gave us some medical aid. A rather simple event turned into quite a bit of a mess. I'm sorry to say, but I'm not quite sure why it was so active up on the surface all of a sudden. Although, actually, no, hang on, fucking, you told him.
Yes.
I'm led to believe it was as a consequence of the actions of these ones, which also happened to bring them here.
Sorry about that.
No, it is bad luck. You seem almost cursed, you lot.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one word.
But,
That's-
but your bad luck
Consider
seems
myself
to
lucky.
bring you to us, and I'll not complain about your company. You've done us a good service. It's fortunate that we've had a chance to repay you so soon.
Indeed.
But yes, it's messy but rather uneventful, Mother. I don't have much to report of the situation up there. It seems back to normal now. I see, I see. Your daughter has been quite worried about you. You should return to them. Go back. You still have duties to attend in the maze. I'll expect you return to that as well, yes? Yes, Mother. Off you go. It seems there is more to discuss by the eyes of the others.
Oh, you can see that, can you? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna nod like good goodbye to both Gorbeck and Drumar when they leave.
Sure, I'll just do the same.
Thank you again.
Thank you for taking us out into the woods. I know. I hope you appreciated the company while it lasted.
It was nice to not walk the halls alone again for once. I'd be welcome to have you along at any time if you ever wish again.
Thank you.
Take care.
It'd be good to learn more history around the place.
Indeed.
Of course. Now, my dear, I'm starting to feel ashamed of my hospitality. I've watched you grow more troubled over your time here. Has something occurred?
That reminds me. I brought the good stuff. Furno said that you enjoyed a nice cup of tea.
He's a good boy, that one.
Would you like me to brew a cup?
I would appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Furno, do you drink tea?
You mean Sharir?
Yes. Damn it. Sharir, do you drink tea, or is that not really your style?
Never tried it. Never
You
got a
hear,
chance
you
to.
hear through the telepathic connection that Ferno does answer your question anyway. It's like, yes,
How long does
I do.
that?
That
how long
should
does
make
that
It
last?
only lasts for an hour. It'll be
That's
gone.
an hour.
Yeah. Well, Sharir, hear me out. You were what, a young adult dragon? I'm saying this while I'm talking while I'm making it. You were a young adult when you were put into this body, yes? How old would that have made you beforehand?
A couple 100 years.
Did you ever? I suppose what for a red dragon you wouldn't have really bothered going into human form.
I can't. Well, we can't.
Oh, you can't. I thought that was the thing all dragons could do.
Only ones that practice into the arcane, not using their own like there's innate magic like sorcery, like how we have, but like reds are more for destructive power. Greens, if they had the way, would immediately exploit the shit out of that. That's mostly a thing the metallic dragons do.
Interesting. Well, yeah. I know that you like the more vibrant and larger than life things, but and I hand him a cup. Try the more subtle. It's in subtlety that the greatest details are brought out.
Like me? All right.
Yeah, and I'm going to set a cup aside for her as well, because if she's still tapping the thing, like it'll be ready for her.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to quickly explain the fucking murals and what we discussed with the maze, and then once you get back into it, we'll discuss about the fucking jester.
Okay, yeah.
You were able to force growth in the maze, were you?
At
I
least
wasn't aware that that was such a possibility. But I suppose you do have the reek of those destined for great fates. It's probably not that strange that you're capable of influencing something that is driven by fate.
Oh, it's more or less from what I can see is just attuning with it and trying to impart part of yourself into this maze's magic as it grows and all that. So then
Mm.
you force a knot to happen in both the wall and the entire maze.
It
Yeah.
would seem to make sense. It is magical in nature, and those that can attune with that nature could, in theory, be capable of influencing it.
Well, I don't think there's a real limit. It's just trying to attune to it in the first place. It's like Frogger, who doesn't even use any magic, was able to do it.
As she said, if it has something to do with fate, perhaps it's something beyond magic. But there was another thing that we wanted to discuss with you. Having now like sat back down, it's Thrawn's like, okay, so we met a figure in the maze.
Similar to
How did he look again, Jaden? He was like draped in black, but he had like what was
black
his
and purple, dressed
It was
very similar
black
to
and purple.
Tauran.
It was
Yes, with like leathers and stuff, right?
it was like a black and purple checkered jacket. It's like one leg of the pants was black and the other was black and purple checkered. He was wearing an expressionless no, not expressionless. He was wearing a mask with like a cartoonish wide smile carved into it.
Almost like the
Fox mask?
And a
theater
feathered
mask.
cap. Not so detailed. Like literally like stars for eyes, big curve for a smile. No
Okay.
like nose or anything like that on it.
So
Yeah,
not like
okay.
the Guy Fawkes mask. Okay.
Yeah, so we described that more or less. He said he was a storyteller.
And that he was also a vessel, but we managed to detect he was undead.
Yes, and we were wondering if this is something that you are aware of in the maze, especially with Drumal's duties, like Gorbak's duties and Drumal's. They seem to have been able to explore this maze and wander it, at least knowing everything that's amongst it and being able to defend themselves. But this figure, I don't know. And Thrawn's going to pull out the glass rose. I did not have this before our encounter with him, but I have it now. Does it mean anything to you?
She stares at it for a little while. Perhaps nothing familiar. This is deeply concerning that you describe to me that there is someone who appears to be able to wander the maze unimpeded.
There's also the fact that he was able to like block us out. Like we had when the maze shifted, like we said, have like some black mist that prevented it. You saw us while
We
we
had a
were
psychic
invisible.
link. We had a psychic link, and it was cut off, and he could see us through invisibility.
And he disappeared, and right where he disappeared was with your sons, or with your son when his group, or traveling up to us.
I'm sorry to say, but I've never heard of such a figure being found in the maze before.
Interesting.
Did this figure give you the impression of any allegiances? He's certainly not one of ours. I would fear if he were allied with the drow, he could lead them safely through the maze to us.
Strangely, no. I felt like he was something other, something beyond, beyond just that. Probably aligned to no one but themselves. He did say he was a vessel for something else.
Was he hostile or dangerous?
His vibes were way off.
He was extremely vague with what it was offering and what the price was.
Yes, he wanted to tell. He said he could tell us a story, and you get like tell us the whole story of something, but we had to give up something that was very precious to us.
Or tell a
And
story back.
that story that he had never heard.
Hmm.
I've never heard such a figure described. You would be wise not to take the offer of someone who makes such deals. It may well not be a bluff as to what the limit of his abilities are. There are many in the world who would seek to make such tragic deals with desperate fools.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. That wouldn't happen. Very well. If you do not know who he is, then I guess we just keep an eye out, an ear out.
Hmm.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you be. Drew, is there anything else you wish to?
If she's alright with it, I'd like to just converse and learn about the history of just everything, like from her side.
Holy shit! Of everything.
No,
Jaden,
just like whatever's
do you have
interesting.
enough? Jaden, do you have enough pages of lore pre-written out for this lady?
It's
Or
just like Troy just wants to know
Zach
like
wants
some
the
stuff that's
novel.
happened in
He
history
wants
and
the novelization of this place.
Alright, give me a couple months and I'll email it to you.
Drew's just like, I want to have a conversation. This person's like closest to my age at the moment.
If you could excuse me for one moment, I would like to warn Gorback that there may be a dangerous figure roaming the maze.
Oh, we could go tell him.
If you wish to stay to converse, I can send a message to him, or if you would like to catch him in return, we can do that as well.
I'll go, and Sharia can have this conversation.
Thank you, my dear.
It's all right. Sharia, behave yourself. Be polite. Use the manners that we've discussed. Yep.
Yeah. You can go now.
I'm the mother of 2 boys, young man. I'm well used to abrasive youths.
Well, look.
I wouldn't say youth.
Sharia, just behave yourself.
I will.
All right, and I'm going to run off, and I'm going to go tell Gorback that like we had a discussion with her, and she thinks that it's important to warn him about this potential figure in the maze.
Sorry, I didn't catch that bit. What was that? Sorry.
I'm just going to go like give him the warning about this figure and how Granny Grisha says like not to like if you come across them like don't give in to whatever deals they may have. And just like give him the rundown more or less of what we just spoke about without having to talk through it all again.
Sure. Now, you lad, what is it you would like to ask?
Just like to hear like your story and a lot of the wonders of this world. See, I've skipped a lot of time since I was last back here alive, so like
He wants a play-by-play of the major events of the world.
Yeah.
Korea's just like not play by play, just like cool things and stuff to fucking go to see.
Now pull out 4 novels named The Great War. They work well in my campaign.
When did you leave off? You were of Warforged, no? You would have been here for the Ancient War, correct?
Yeah.
And did you see the resolution of the war?
No.
No, I see. So, as I'm sure you've probably learned by now, the war ended rather abruptly due to Carsus's possession of a god.
Yeah.
His actions broke the fundamental laws of nature and wasn't well received. For a brief moment, magic broke over the entire world that was dependent on it.
Sorry, my mom's just giving me a call. I'll be back.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
The history of the world.
Do, do, do.
Yeah, what a nice, easy question to ask a DM. Hey, can you give me like the history of everything important that's happened in the world?
Yeah, look,
Fuck.
I will say that at least I had at least for me it happened super early on because I knew that Matt's like Harbio had amnesia, so I'm like, I have to have these things if he asks about them. So I do not envy the position you're in.
I genuinely would have been like, okay, so the conversation happens. I will, anytime we have to do a thing that relates to some stuff that happens, history roll. You've got proficiency.
Maybe. I
Matt
might
is really thingy.
I might skip over a lot of details like that, but
Because every single time somebody
Well-
asks that question, they think they want to hear the answer, but they actually don't.
While he's gone, why don't we?
It doesn't mean that
no one
it's
else
not.
was really doing anything. That's right.
It's like it doesn't mean that it's not there. I've got the important lore points of the world, but it's like, there's a good couple 100 years that was just functionally, and everybody spent their time putting the pieces back together after the world collapsed on them.
Maria's gonna be
Why?
like, oh, what about John? I knew a John. He was John. He was about this tall, and what happened to him?
You were John once.
Jesus Christ. Is there anything that anyone wants to do in the meantime? Like any discussions that you want to have with
no,
the group?
We should have a Throdgar moment though, because we
Not-
missed last session.
Yeah, what's Throdgar doing, Matt?
Eating fish and chips currently.
That is such
From
a
where?
I guess I'll ask: Is there
No,
any?
I'm eating fish and chips.
Is there
Good.
anyone in
Fair.
this area who seems to be like a merchant at all, or like?
One sec, sorry.
Yeah.
And now it's the DM who's gone.
Granny Teresa's mum called her from beyond.
Throdgar's just waiting for the next thing to hit.
I mean, I don't have
Is it a
anything
c-
to do until somebody tells me they discovered an undead thing that wants to tell stories.
I've returned.
Hello,
The
Jaden's
DM
gone.
has not.
Alright.
This Throdgar isn't being emo.
Well, Drew's mostly
I don't
just
know- I don't
talking
know
with. Like, I don't expect Jaden to go through a whole like list of stuff and keep the conversation going. Like, I'm happy with a cup pants to you guys or something like that.
Mm.
Because Drew's just asking, like, yeah, I plan to like essentially just backpack around the world. All that. Can you just show me some cool stuff, cool stories about places and all that? Tell me your story, essentially.
I think for Jaden's sake, choose like 2 or 3 main things that you really want to know about, and like he can fill you in on the others later. But because like I will say from my own experience, just kind of nebulously trying to. If you ask like a very broad question, you're probably going to get a lot of broad, vague answers.
I won't do anything. It'll be our torture session all over again, where we got almost nothing.
Mm. Yeah, like for example, it could be like,
Alrighty, I'm back.
Alright.
hey,
Hey, yo. Returned.
Alright. But yeah, more or less she'll give you the basic rundown of Cassus's folly and what happened.
Mm.
There's like some notable instances that have happened over the centuries. Like after all of that, everything was kind of small in comparison. There's not much that interesting to talk about.
Mm.
It's not until she gets to, back when she was a little girl, about 400 years ago, that she's got more details on things. And it's mostly about the events of the Underdark. It was back when...
old.
Yes. It was... it was back... Like, she was alive for when the Taurans first moved to Morgancare. She's like one of the original inhabitants of it. She's been around since. It was also, like, it was not coincidentally also about that point that well, it was a little earlier, like about 100 years prior, that the more religious nature of Drow society started to kind of very quickly over the course of a century ramp up, Yes, repression. Anyways, I'm getting distracted by side conversations. But yeah, so it's like it started to probably ramp up about 500-ish years ago, and then got to the point that, you know, it was essentially genocide being taken out, and so the Taurans moved to the labyrinth.
Yep. All right.
For safety. Was there anything particular that you wanted to ask about in history?
I'll just ask her like, what's some like key or cool things that she's done that actually like can be seen, like she's done in the past, like missions and whatnot, or.
I never participated much in such things. I seldom left. My role was mainly diplomatic.
Fair enough.
My talents are arcane in nature, but not in a sense that I could bonk a spider on the head like my boys.
That's fair. A lot of things. Well, I've enjoyed this conversation. All right. I'm just going to use there's a precipitation to heat up the like the remains of the teacup or the tea kettle. Precipitation.
Now it's overbrewed.
It's just to warm it back up if it got cold and shit.
And then immediately makes it spicy, ruining the tea.
I didn't make it
No,
spicy.
that
Like,
you do with everything else. So this is what I want to know. What did Sharia think of the tea? Give me a roll. Give me a roll. I gotta know.
Well, how well did you make the tea?
Okay, I'll do a roll. Okay. Okay, I think I actually have a cooking proficiency. So, a 15.
Pretty good tea.
All right. So, what would be the roll I would have to do to see if Sharia liked it or not?
I doubt. No. That's a purely character thing. I don't think that's even.
Yeah, I could
Well,
have made
Sharia can enjoy
I could have made
enjoy the
a nat
subtlety
20 tea, but you still don't like tea.
Yeah.
Sharia can like enjoys the subtlety between the tea and like all that. Like he can tell flavors and all that. And one of the things he correlates to is just how different meats taste like.
Mhm.
I'm leaving that vague there to include humanoids.
Yep.
This meat is watery.
And the eggs.
Did you boil it?
Yeah.
These plant meats taste weird.
Well, would you like anything? Would you like me to get anyone to come in here or anything else?
No, I think I need some rest. I've been a very popular lady lately.
We'll have to
Haven't
ask
had
Frodo
so
about
many
that.
visitors my youth.
Yeah. Well, when you get to our age, like we're full of stories.
Yes, I'm popular among the children for stories.
I've been banned from like talking to anyone about stories by Thrawn, so.
That's
Yes.
good.
But that doesn't really stop me half the time.
No, sadly it doesn't.
Oh, I'll leave you to your cuppa.
Thank you. Enjoy your day, young man.
That's the first one called young.
If we count time awake, I think she's technically older than you are.
Look, let's be honest, all old people sleep a lot, so I think Sharia has really got in.
Well, Sharia stays conscious during his rest cycle. So.
You were sitting there going, 1,000. 2 1,000. 3
like,
fuck.
in the time that you
1,000.
experienced 2 years, I experienced 3.
I experienced a full year, you experienced only half of it. That other half is you asleep.
Anyway.
Yeah, fair.
Anyways.
What are we currently doing, lads? While Sharia's been off chatting up an old lady.
Well, I don't know if anyone's come to collect Theo, but Theo is still sleeping until somebody collects him.
I'll
I
say
think Frodo was sent to round everyone up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
okay.
I'll say we've all
Wait,
met
didn't
up
you
at
say
this
you were
point.
going to go talk to...
I went and talked to Corback. I just didn't want to have to roleplay Reese saying everything we literally just said. So
Yeah, okay.
But so we've all kind of we're all awake. We're all been gathered together, and Sharia is like finally fucking wandering over. I guess at this point, and it's like, all right, so yeah, Theo, you'll be interested in this, but so we went into the maze to go check out some Inferno stuff, some history. All was going fine. We saw some really weird prophecies that, you know, not important.
It's
Um,
facts, Thrawn.
but
It could be
It's already
important.
happened.
but okay, Sharir. But Sharir and I ran into a thing called the storyteller.
Well, I think we just gave it that name. It was a revenant.
Didn't it say its name? Did it say its name
said
was
its
that
name
Jaden
was
or
the
no?
storyteller.
Alright.
Its name said it was the. He said, "I'm the storyteller."
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So we met a creature that seemed to be puppeting a dead body, whether it was a revenant, a spirit, or just a zombie or a lich or something. But we met it in the maze, and yeah, we wanted to let you guys know about that. I've also seen Drumal, and he says that the up above, all the patrols are starting to go away. They finally had enough space to get here unimpeded. So I think in the next a day or so, we might be ready to head out.
Quick question, Jaden.
Hmm.
So with him just saying like storyteller puppeting a body, and then Shrew being like revenant, can
You
I
explode.
yeah, can I first can I roll history check to see if I know anything about it, like the storyteller?
Be my guest.
Would love to. And then can I explode?
Metaphorically.
Cool. This makes sense.
Potentially sexually.
I do
It's-
make the
it's
point.
okay.
He did look like Tauran.
Yeah, well, he was wearing like a similar style of dress. I guess that's an important detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a 10.
Yeah, you got nothing, boss.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Theo's like, all right, so you came across something undead,
Yep.
and you talk to it. Tell
Yep.
me, and I cannot stress this enough. Tell me exactly what happened the moment you looked at it to the point where you ran away. Literally everything.
He left us, so
I don't care. Everything.
Yeah, well, see, we didn't really run away. He kind of just left.
Not enough details.
he did break our psychic links, and then also like disappeared in a way that essentially like the guys that were in the finally got back.
No. We're getting sidetracked.
Yeah. No.
Start from finish. What happened?
Mhm.
I need chronology here. I need.
I'm just looking at Thrawn.
What
Like,
happened?
I'm just waiting for Thrawn because that's up to Thrawn to actually say, and
Well,
also
okay.
then look at Ferno.
So I went for a walk in the maze.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And then Sharir came with me.
Yep,
And
got it.
I looked at a mural on a wall that I happened to make, showing two
got
giant
it.
shadowy figures arguing
cool.
over a paladin of
wonderful.
sorts. And then we heard someone walking up to us, and I cast
Lovely.
invisibility, and he's
Yep.
like, "Hey, you! I still see you over there. Didn't mean to
that's cool.
startle you." And yeah. So he could see us while we were invisible, which is never a great sign. But
I cannot stress this enough. I
Yeah.
need.
I'm giving you.
exact. No. You are paraphrasing. I need to know exactly what he said.
I don't recall that shit. No, okay, Jaden. How well? Okay, can I do a roll to see how well I recall exactly what was said? Obviously, I'm assuming I'm not going to recall word for word, but being able to remember more or less what was said.
I mean, in your context, this was a few hours ago and was a notable event. You probably haven't forgotten it. It's like maybe not literally word for word. Fucking, I
But
can't
yeah.
remember it word
That's
for
okay,
word.
that's
You'd have to check the recording if you want that.
That's incredible.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I would probably just say as much as we're not able to just actually say it right here,
Yeah,
we would
yeah.
give you like a full recount of more or less the events that
Everything I
happened.
need. And you,
Yeah.
Just
like
except for what caused you to run away.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Theo, hand
That,
up.
no, I was like, we
Sharia.
just Sharia's just like not saying anything about that part. It's just like, all right.
Theo, hands up, like points at Sharia, and it's like, shut up.
Sharia didn't even say anything. It's just like not going to make
yeah.
a point.
No, I
about
agree
it.
with that. Yeah, Sharish, shut up.
All right.
Do you? So you're accounting it all details included?
Including where we found out about what happened to your city.
You don't. Okay, Theo.
Or
Okay,
even
just
not.
to say, Theo is only asking what happened the moment you saw the storyteller to the end. He's
Yeah.
shown absolutely no interest in anything before.
Okay. So Thrawn is going to recount pretty much everything except for except for the thing asking Thrawn if he'd like to know what happened to Juniper.
That's okay.
Okay.
Not sure I like that. Actually, wait, with Theo Cow, it is part of the thing. Can I roll to see if Theo catches that you did not tell him something?
Okay.
Perception insight first, deception.
I would love it if it was perception.
I have a +9 to deception. I got a 27.
I got a 26. Fuck off.
I would like to give Theo. No.
I'd
You
like to
dick.
use one of my luck points for Thrawn to
No.
reroll.
For me to reroll.
So you can try and get higher. You can choose which one.
I rolled a nat 20 on that shit.
Okay. Okay.
Still lost.
Yeah,
Still lost.
I'm gonna
Holy
No,
shit.
you get to reroll one. You can choose whichever's higher.
Okay. The next one I rolled was a 3, so no. I'm going with my one that won.
Wait, he can choose?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I can see if I see a check
Alright.
being rolled, I can swap it out.
All right.
It's like
But
divination.
yeah, oh my god, I was like, there's no way he's even getting close. And like,
Got your shit fucked by nat 20.
Theo has good insight. It is just he didn't put expertise in insight. He went perception.
oh my god.
So like, eventually I will start figuring your shit out, Thrawn.
Wait. Where do you keep track of your proficiency, of your expertise?
It's just double your proficiency.
Yeah, usually you have to write somewhere like what proficiencies you put expertise in.
It normally double hits the proficiency. Like it normally double hits the skill. So you've got like a second line against the skill to show that you're doubling it.
Oh,
If you're
okay. No, I can say my persuasion and my acrobatics, I think, are what I have expertise in.
Yeah.
So if you're in the Roll20 character sheet, you can press the settings icon next to spells, scroll down a bit, and it'll show which ones you have expertise in.
Oh, holy shit! Okay, thank you. Anyway, yes. So yeah. No, I told you everything.
Yep, everything.
It's now up to Sharia whether he's gonna just be like he's lying.
And then did you? Because you said during the granny thing that like you got something or something was in your inventory after. Do you say anything about that, or is that something I misunderstood?
Yeah, I show the glass rose.
All right, motherfucker, Jaden.
Yes.
I would like to take the glass flower and let.
Whoa, bro! What are you doing? This is my loot.
Let Virgil sniff it.
Oh yeah, I'll let the dog sniff it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you can't sniff it though. Come on.
No, yeah, bro, you got to give a man some privacy. Like,
I just want to know if there's like a link. Like so, when with undead and especially with soul magic, like you can link people, whether it's like through divination or like being able to see people. I want to see if there's like lingering links.
I can
It
do a
did
divine
say that
sense.
if we wanted to get in contact with it again, we would be able to.
Yes.
We would know how to as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can use a divine sense.
Well, like
It's fine. Maybe not now.
Theo has no skills to do this. He's not actually magical.
Mhm.
He's just using high perception. Is
Yeah,
the
that's
best I
fine.
can give.
Let us know what
Okay.
are you rolling?
I don't know. I don't know if Jaden is.
And so, what is it that you're actually trying to divine about the rose by offering it to Virgil?
I just want to see if Virgil can, because I want to see if Virgil can sniff like a soul off of it. Because that's my assumption is that part of its soul is in the flower.
Okay.
That's my best guess.
He takes a very brief sniff of it and then immediately kind of like shekels go up and he starts baring teeth and growling.
Incredible. Theo is like,
can I do a divine sense just to?
He's not getting good vibes.
Wait, you do a divine sense?
Yeah. I can see if the thing's location of celestial fiends are undead. So if it's undead, but that might be just pushing it because it just says like I can tell.
If a creature
forces. It doesn't say creatures.
Virgil says you failed the vibe check.
Well, if there's nothing else you need from this,
that
throw it away right in my pack.
It does say just
that
the
rose
presence
is
and force
so
and shit,
cursed, Thrawn. I cannot stress this enough.
Yeah, and I should just leave it here in this safe haven of a place where there are children running around.
What do I get from my divine sense?
Yeah.
What does your divine sense do exactly?
So it says as an action you can open up your awareness to detect such forces of like noxious odor, powerful good. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You know the type of any being who presence you sense, but it's not its identity. So I'm just trying to see if there's like, all right, if this holds like any sort of sense, like I would assume like a ghost can possess something.
Okay, so the rose itself doesn't actually return anything to that. You do notice the presence of one undead in the room, though. Is Theo.
How did you go from celestial to dead?
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Excuse me,
I'm
what?
looking at Theo now. It's like,
I mean, does everyone's head kind of just turn to look towards him? So Theo, buddy pal, what?
Old friend.
Theo is not. He's looking directly at Sharia. Like, I mean, like dead. He's like, what did you just say?
Yeah, but
can I roll an insight on this?
Dead.
Is anyone else getting bad vibes? Someone should do something.
What? What?
Look what you've done, Sharir. You broke it. Don't go saying stuff that is untrue.
You broke our professional sneaker.
I'm not lying. You can even check yourself.
So Thrawn said
Finish we can check if he's dead.
Yeah, he's clearly not.
You can do it. Detect evil and good, guys.
He's clearly not dead. He's standing right here, flesh and bone.
Dude, like how I was able to detect that with just not the spell needed, like able to detect the mind flayers. He's showing up as an undead.
Well, didn't you say he was a celestial before? What's changed?
I don't know. It's just different fucking energy babs.
Can Theo do an insight on
himself?
No, on Sharia. I would like to ask if I can take a penalty because Theo is not in his right mind.
Okay. So with disadvantage, and then Sharir is rolling persuasion.
Yep.
With advantage. If we're doing the penalty, it goes both ways.
Yeah, because 11.
19.
So Theo completely believes you. Theo starts sweating, and he looks like he's gonna be sick.
Is his dog out still?
Thross, we're gonna lean over to Throdgar, being like, you might want to catch him. He looks like he's gonna faint.
Theo. Fuck. Okay. Theo, he's just got he just like he's just manically stuttering, and he's like, "What? How could? But
so much other dogs.
There's only one solution." And he pulls out a knife and fucking goes for his own throat.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast command, just like stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast command as stop.
Okay.
Look, Sharia, see what you started.
Immediately bounces on Theo.
Ugh.
Well,
Yeah.
is he
Okay.
able to-
Throdgar, can you pull him off?
Okay, which one's gonna just is them just tackling him to prevent him stabbing himself?
Yeah.
Actually gonna save him in time, or is the command needed?
I feel like command would go first, considering
Yeah.
you said
Command
it
would
first.
go first.
It's instantaneous, so
Yeah.
and it's like a single word, like that would react faster than anyone could get to him. Is anyone not interfering?
No, I imagine if
there
Throdgar
is a slight issue.
What is this slight issue?
That's a 22 on his save.
Fuck.
Hold on, let me just check something out there.
But I will say there is something that does happen, like, as the spell goes off.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'll wait for Thingy to see if he has anything to like make me.
I like the okay of a DM who's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" What's going on?
Every paths, but I want to know now as well.
So is Tauran just not going to interfere?
I really thought this would happen a lot further down the line, not literally next session.
Lots of shit has happened in Morkacan.
Yeah, Jesus.
I can't do anything to make him re-roll for using luck.
Yeah, you already used your luck point earlier.
Alright.
No, it just doesn't say I can make other people like
Is
re-roll
Matt
saving
still there,
throw.
by the way? I just haven't heard him if he's muted or
Yeah,
not. Yeah, that's okay. I was just double checking. Because I was saying you should grab him.
Yeah, I presume Throdgar and I, because I put in the chat before I didn't say it because everyone was kind of doing it in dialogue. I also move behind, so if I see this action happen, I will reach out and like grab his arm or one of the arms.
No, let him stab himself. Let's see where he's going with this.
Does Tauran actually say that?
That's fucked up. I love it. What?
Tauran, get your
Is
ass.
Tauran still showing up as a celestial?
No, I'll grab.
Oh,
I'll reach
Tauran
out.
is. Yeah.
Tauran is.
All right, I will also make a roll. Just what do you want?
Tauran's vibes are immaculate.
I would like to say that you guys probably aren't. Well, actually, no, because I went in the middle in order to like interrogate Thrawn, because like
And
that
Tree is like right next to Thrawn.
Yeah. Has anyone else got anything they're gonna do? Theo will do something eventually, but
everyone just gonna
I've already used my action. I can't really just like I can try to use the action to grab, but
I can try and do another spell because like my strength is really low, but I wasn't sure if we just wanted to, like, for the lore of it, just let Sharia say that.
Oh, actually, sorry. Hold up, I also have a spell. I cast Hold Person.
Oh, incredible.
Well, that'll do it.
Hold on, it's another spell time.
Ferno's like, I'm casting Hold Person, and Throdgar comes up and bears hugs him, and Ferno's like, yes, excellent. Spell.
What's your save?
or can I do
What's
athletics?
the DC save?
Athletics.
And just give me a moment, I'm finding it out.
Hold
Wisdom
spell?
saving throw.
What's your DC? It should be pretty high. It should be
16.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Hold Person works.
Yeah.
Awesome, great.
Throdgar comes up and bear hugs the guy who can no longer move.
Alright, so Theo is now paralyzed with a knife to his throat, and then
I'll
Threegar is going to
I'll
grab
take the
him.
knife away.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. 'Cause I don't know how paralysis works, but I literally can't move any muscle. You have to pry it
That's
out.
fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
Correct.
can't willingly move.
You-
Other people
That's
can.
fine.
Oh, other
Yeah.
people can. Okay.
You also, I believe, automatically fail any strength or dex saves.
Yeah.
And checks. So in the context of a grapple, you just
Mm.
lose automatically.
Yeah.
No, hey, Tauran, come over here, and I pull out a length of rope. Want to help me? Let's tie him up. Bruce hands safety.
Do I get to make the save, or is it just
Are we talking normal tie up or
at the end of each
Yes,
of my
tie up.
turns?
You know what? Go for something fun.
Well,
I'm just gonna keep talking to Theo, just like, dude, summon your other dogs. I want to see something.
Whoa.
Your knife has been taken
Anything
away.
drawn
You can make
some new
another. You can make
Oh,
another
that's so
attempt at
cool.
the save before they tie you up.
I would love to.
He's gonna break out, steal one of our swords, and stab himself in the face.
Oh, incredible! 10.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
he's
happening.
fine.
Not happening. Not
They
happening.
have
I
a
love your
remarkably easy time tying you up.
Oh yeah, is that? Oh wow, I haven't seen that one before. Oh yeah, is that something you learned in the military? Oh yeah, okay, interesting.
Oh, is this Thrawn like?
You would be surprised some of
Is
the
this the
stuff
one-
you will learn while on campaign.
Oh yeah, okay, you're a bit of a rope bunny. Okay.
Jesus Christ! Ferno looks over at you and he's like, "A
Just
rope?
being
What?
told that people are-
Is that in a book I've not read yet?" Thrawn?
Here, I'm gonna hand you the erotica that I got in the very first arc. I'm like, this will serve you better than this will serve you better than it served me.
Why have you done this?
So you see Ferno like I imagine it's sort of like a Kakashi fucking or like what was the other guy? Anywho,
Jiraiya.
that little
Jiraiya?
Jiraiya who wrote the books, and you see him flip through and he's like, "Oh, okay," and he like briefly like glazes over some pages and he like opens right into
He
slap
does
in the middle.
what to some pages?
Shut up!
He glazes them over. Fuck, bro, we're in public.
He's not in the public, man. Come on.
Anywho, you see Ferno's face go bright red, and he's like, I'll add it to the collection." As you see him like,
He has more of those.
Damn, I'm so glad that erotica came in useful like 80 sessions and 3 years later.
Didn't know you guys were into that shit, but all right.
Oh, something I didn't get a chance to say. Theo doesn't bring out his dogs, so you should be able to see the dogs with the divine sense. They're just always around.
So what do the dogs even like give off as? Just undead or?
I think undead, right? Because they're spirits, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they'd be undead.
So, what are you getting, Shrew?
Those dogs are showing up as undead, but like,
They're
I wonder
ghosts.
what's caused them to go from just fucking angel's blood and all that shit to now this. So
I'm sorry, just the way that you said that, I was imagining like you holding like a radar scanner gun, and being like, "Yep, they're showing up as undead here," but. Ferno turns to Sharir and asks if he has another command spell, because in theory, Theo probably just needs to process this information, and command sleeping might not be a terrible idea at the moment.
I don't think I can command people to sleep because that's already a spell. If that rules is written.
Oh, is it? It is true. Sorry, that's my bad.
Oh yeah, we could just Throdgar, you could and I make like a choking hand motion. You could just
Ferno looks around and he's like, "Not in public? Can we like? We're tenuously.
Why don't you? Do you have identify ready?
Can I do like the Kakashi hit the back of the neck and incapacitate them?
I'm just gonna go to Ferno and like ask him like, do you have identify ready or something like that?
No, I don't believe I do.
Identify.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one actually.
You should have. It should be a
it's a great spell.
I'll be back.
You can hit Theo in the back of his head, but he is functionally paused in time by hold person, so whether it actually knocked him out or not isn't immediately evident.
You
Yeah,
can just
well,
let go of the
looks
spell.
like our work here is done. Yeah, when he's tied up, I think we don't really need
You
to.
could just
Okay.
I cast levitate. We can just pull him like a balloon to where we need to go. We'll be right.
Oh my fucking
Wait,
god!
no, sweet. Okay.
wait.
Let- okay.
That's like in Shrek when
My
they've got the
existential
the snake in the
crisis.
front.
Okay, I'm gonna say, okay, lads, let's take him out into the large open field so we can sit in an open space and have a chat
We
and
should get the
actually
Tauran.
talk to him. No, it's fine. We can deal with this ourselves. Here, buddy, it's okay. You'll get through this. Let's go sit in the depression field.
Ferno goes to Bruce
Am I
and
still
T again.
held? Am I still held?
The spell I think is over, but you're
How
tied
long
up.
would the
The spell would
last?
only last a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thorn's just like, you're gonna get through this, buddy.
As long as you don't go running off into the maze, we'll be fine.
Yes,
Let's
no,
make
that'd be
sure
very
we're
stupid.
not near the entrance of the maze.
It's fine. He's only how stealthy? Oh my god, he's that stealthy. Oh shit. Yeah, look, it'll be good. Yeah, I want to take him out to the field.
Well, we're
Does
all
anyone-
going to the field, so
Does anyone object?
No.
no.
Sweet.
Alrighty,
Thrawn is
you
going to
carry
bring
your Theo balloon out to the field.
Thrawn is bringing like a bedroll so that we can roll it out and like place him on it.
Hey guys, this is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, what the fuck? He tried to kill himself. What the fuck?
Sorry, does Throdgo say that in person? Yeah, why not? Ferno actually looks over, more shocked that Throdgo's taken aback by this whole situation. Well, he tried to kill himself, dude. It's pretty.
I'm sorry, didn't you just
I've
get
seen
the
you.
other guy to chomp his own fingers?
No, that was like 2 days ago. We don't need to talk about it.
That was
Well, no, like Tree
what
hasn't said
happens in
anything about the torture.
interrogation
Like
stays
Theo's
in
probably the one that probably would have said
No.
something. But
Oh my
Ferno,
hey.
Ferno goes over and like puts a hand on his shoulder and he's like, I think we've all had a bit of a rough week, hey? And then keeps walking.
I've had a pretty fun week.
Yeah, well, shut the fuck
No,
up.
Yeah, Ferno also says to Sharia to shut the fuck up.
Hey, our friend is processing his grief, and he's finally talking again after being silent for the last 3 sessions. He's having a moment. But no, this is fucked. Okay, so don't go near him with any open blades. You might do death by cop. So
Yes, how does that work? We're the opposite of cops at this point.
No, we kill people indiscriminately in the street for perceived slights. Same thing.
Yeah, but when we do it, we get in trouble. When they do it, they get paid vacation.
No, you're right. We did get in trouble for that. But yes, okay. So we are now in the field, and what is Theo looking like? Like, what's happening to him? Tell me, how's he reacting to the situation so far?
Theo, remarkably, looks like. No, actually, he doesn't look like shit. He just looks like he's thinking a lot about a lot. About a lot.
Hey
but
there, buddy.
remarkably, he doesn't look like it's like somebody who is trying to play pretend in order to just like go back to hurting themselves. Like they are a little jittery. Theo does not look jittery at all.
Hey there, big guy. The sun's getting real low.
He's a flaccid balloon.
I am.
Tied up,
Do
tied
you
up
want me to?
limply on the ground.
Do you want me to do a quick psych session like I did to you, Thrawn?
No,
God,
that
you
was
do what?
no, that is out of context.
I'm more concerned you allowed him to talk about feelings with you.
No, believe me, I didn't ask.
Well, it stopped you from running, so.
No, well, look, I was having a rough day.
Think.
What happened? if we're in the feelings field, everyone should tell us about their day. I had some really good soup.
You know, actually, that
Karen's really not had a character moment yet, has he?
not in this place. Look, yeah, the soup was good. The soup was passable. It was actually pretty bad, but
Well, you tried
Someone
it.
made
Pretty good.
my soup spicy.
but okay, so Theo, this seems to have really struck a nerve. What's going on?
Theo does not say anything.
Maybe let's just give him some time.
You want me to command it out of him?
No,
Give him a
that
little
didn't
minute.
work the first time.
He's also a friend, so you don't just cast spells on your friends willy-nilly. You give him a chance to process the... Okay, you know what? Sharir, come over here. Okay, so you used your magic, and you were able to detect that he's undead. You're promising me that that's actually what... Like, that was the case?
Yeah, if you can use detect even good, I can double check if you'd like.
I don't have access to that spell. That's why I'm trusting.
I'm pretty sure Tauran took that spell.
I have protection from evil and good, not detect.
Yes.
I don't think I said it yet, and this is just to throw out some whack bullshit. The necklace is out, and everyone can see the necklace, which means it might have been in his divine sense range.
Ah. So the necklace returns celestial.
Said I'd do a double check on it.
Yeah, that works
do.
literally what we were doing right now. So we'll just continue that thought. We need you to can you check again? Because if he is an undead, then that's happened when that must have happened between when he fled from us, like from the fight in the city. That's like the only real time he's had on his own that we wouldn't have noticed. So, so he rechecks.
We lost Matty.
Yeah, I recheck with divine sense again.
Okay,
Yes.
it's the same.
He's still undead. The necklace is celestial.
Okay.
Was that the thing? Okay. I then proceeded like, alright. Necklace that he's got shows him as celestial.
Okay,
but he's showing up still as undead.
Okay, go talk to Tauran about that. Maybe he'll know something, considering that that might be more of his forte.
You want to ask him about the necklace as well?
Has Thrawn gone on such a journey that he's believing me now?
Yeah, this is crazy.
I believe that you may be celestial in nature. You are definitely not like thousands of years old. And no, you know what? Thrawn might have just come to terms with what you were saying, but he doesn't like it.
You go have your therapy session. I'll go tell Tauran, and we'll.
Ask him if he's ever heard of anything like this before.
He might be just using the necklace to mask his energy.
Perhaps. Like I said, go talk to the others. Magic isn't, as much as I am magical, the arcane isn't really my forte.
Jaden, I think I've caused some shit.
Wee bit.
I'm going to Tauran, and I just talk to him and ask him about the necklace. Like, hey, you wouldn't happen to know any necklaces that can mask someone's energy and show them as another, or
do I, Jaden?
I mean, in theory, such things exist.
I mean, like lead's known to just block every kind of energy being shown.
It's like there's known things that can protect people from divination magic. It's probably not that much of a stretch that there's something that can portray you as something else.
Cool. I mean, there's plenty of magics that can be used to hide your form away from another. I mean, invisibility is one such thing.
Oh, it's just that he's showing up as like the fucking undead with his body in the necklace is celestial. Well, before he was just complete celestial when we first met.
So
It is odd.
who is next to Theo right now?
Thrawn's probably closer.
Oh,
I'll
I
be,
reckon
I'll be
Trodgar
there
might
as
be
well.
actually close.
I
'cause he-
think Throdgar will probably be like right there ready.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
works. That's probably the best.
That makes sense.
Ferno's actually also next to Throdgar at the moment, just holding the line.
Holding the line. I mean, so you're saying that you've cast your magics that we've been relying on for a long time that have proven to
What's
be
a version of it, but yeah.
I mean a version of it.
There's the actual spell, which gives me a more wider range of what I can see, and then there's this one where you.
Divine Sense Light.
Yeah.
It's the trial version.
Well, Divine Sense is this thing I'm using, and Detect Evil and the Good is that other spell.
So the ambulance is picking up as celestial, but he's coming off as an undead entity.
Well, before he was, when we first met him, he was complete celestial.
Do you think the amount of necromancy he's been around has changed anything? I mean,
Well, wouldn't that show up for everyone?
he's not a rotting corpse. You'd smell it at this point.
Well,
He's been
you
running
can.
around.
There are some spells, but yeah, that's fair.
I
Alrighty.
mean,
You did.
he doesn't
see-
know magic. He can't cast prestidigitation on himself to make himself smell good.
You do like he's got blood running down his neck where the blade bit in before he was held person.
I mean, well, yeah, but their body can still bleed. They still have blood in them. And I mean, it's been what, a day since we've split up. If he was dead, he'd be starting to bloat at this point.
Oh, there are there is a
Rigor
spell that
mortis
prevents
would be-
the body from rotting.
Lads, what if he
He doesn't have a actual necromancer in the party. I'm sure he can tell us about what undeath looks like.
Well, clearly the items he's got already showing these types of energies. Maybe he's got other stuff that's making it look more like that.
Maybe his
I'm
body's
saying-
just a construct made of a corpse, and his soul's inside the weird thing you're showing me.
So you're saying he's a warforged?
I love that we're going around the
You're a
entire group,
warforged.
making our way through to it's like Thrawn and Shuri have a conversation. Go talk to the Celestial. The Celestial's like, go talk to the Necromancer. Next he's gonna be like, go talk to Throdgar, and we can kill
Sorry,
him.
I'm gonna have to refer you to my higher up.
Information. Fuck.
Yeah, this isn't my department. I'm gonna have to transfer you.
Damn it! All right, I'm just gonna go to.
I feared bastard over there. If you want to talk demons, you want to talk angels, I'm your man. You want to talk gods, I can do that. Honestly, undead is not my field of expertise.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna go
I
to
fight them, but
Fano and Thrawn, and then just proceed to ask him, like, look, he doesn't really know that, like, Tauran doesn't really know that much, like, couldn't. He just knows that there are magics that could do it. But I reckon, considering, like, he's already got one item that's showing up as one magical energy, he might have just more on him, so that could be also showing up on him.
What do you think, Ferno? Is this the kind of thing that you come across in your studies of the dark arts?
Ferno looks up and is like, "It's not that dark, but yes,
It's
I will
literally
take
called
advice."
necromancy.
Yeah, and there's like evocation, and that's a
What
weird
do you
word.
call it, like, dying flesh? Necrotic flesh.
Also,
if you want to do a roll on this one, Ferno, I will let you roll Arcana, so intelligence, but add expertise, because in essence, this is necromancy that we're discussing.
Okay. Arcana.
So intelligence plus double your proficiency.
Double my proficiency. Jesus. All right.
Yep.
That's a.
That's I heard
28. 28.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Okay. So
It's easy.
a distinct possibility that occurs to you, because you actually do have knowledge directly on this kind of thing, is that the nature of creatures is primarily dictated by their soul. So something that shows up as celestial, something that shows up as fiend or fey or whatever is because that is the nature of its soul.
Right.
An undead is essentially a living vessel without a soul. It's more so the absence of one.
Hmm.
An inanimate object that shows up to divine sense would imply that it's either A, some kind of fool for divination magic to portray as something else, something that does exist, or B, possesses a soul. Whether that's
Interesting.
because the item is alive or because the item is, in essence, a phylactery, like what a lich would have.
Right.
It, one way or another, implies that there is a soul inside of the amulet.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought that would sort of be the situation. Inferno explains the distinctions therein that you explained and passes that information on.
I told you there could be a soul in the amulet.
Okay, but hear me. What do we do with that information now?
Do we just want to go
Well,
through,
actually,
through his
how
stuff?
about we stop talking around the person who's having a panic attack, and we look up at the person and we ask them if they're ready to calm down yet.
I can force him to calm down.
What we're doing is not shouting out every single thing we see. It is bad for group cohesion at this point.
Wait, sorry, what?
Something about
I said
group
we
cohesion.
shouldn't be shouting out every single thing we notice is bad for group cohesion.
All right, okay. Let us go.
Also,
talk.
like Shari's little, I can force him to calm down.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
doing it. Jesus.
That just offsets his chances of actually calming down.
Yeah.
Being
hey.
locked into place forcibly.
Inferno is
DM.
Theo. Oh, okay,
Yes?
that's not to me.
Very quickly, Theo is uncomfortable with the rope. Can I use stealth and sleight of hand just to get it off me?
Go for it.
Thank you. What do you want me
Damn
to
it.
roll first?
Go sleight of hand.
Incredible.
I'm guessing Svadgar's the one that's just keeping watch on him directly.
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
I have enough perception to see
then-
him move like this and then yank
Well,
it down?
hear me out.
And
He's
then
gonna
stealth.
do his stealth. Yeah.
Fair.
27.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck, I'm
no
not
one
gonna
noticed.
do that.
You
Dude,
do
he's just
manage
gonna
to
come stand up
successfully,
next to the rest of the group. Like, what are we talking about?
especially because they put you in a bedroll.
Yeah.
Inside the bedroll, you kind of wiggle free of the ropes and manage to untie them.
I just put
I'm,
the rope.
I'm just imagining we're kind of like huddled, talking, and like he's in the background, like inching like a caterpillar.
I imagine it's one quick movement. Theo does not move past it, and he just is looking up at the ceiling. He looks very relaxed, honestly.
Okay.
He does nothing. He does nothing.
I
Why?
just see. I told you there could be a soul in the amulet. I turn around. He's just lying on the ground. I'm like,
Do I feel
that's
the weight of the rope drop, like after you do it, and I'm like, oh fuck, and like I look to where he was.
Oh, yeah, because he's still levitating, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm slightly confused. But I should feel the weight of the rope drop.
I don't think he completely
he's-
cuts the rope loose, and it's
I
not
don't.
like he's actually floating away like a
I'm holding
balloon.
it. I'm holding
Okay.
it. If
It's like
anything,
I'd
if
say
you turn
with the
around-
stealth roll, he doesn't you don't notice.
Okay,
Honestly,
cool.
the next time you turn around, he might be using it like a lasso and just like playing with it.
if he has levitate still on him, he's no longer there. He is 20 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, actually, I would love to continue upwards. Actually, that'd be nice.
You rise to like a maximum of 20 feet. So if we just turn around, you're just gone.
Was Throdgar?
Oh my god, where the fuck is he?
Can we just clarify? Was Throdgar looking directly at him, or was Throdgar we all sort of just looking across the field?
How attention starved are you? Because Theo wouldn't have been moving at all for a good the entire conversation. Like he has not
Yeah.
moved an inch.
Probably wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Theo is just gonna be 20 feet in the air, like legs kicked back, just looking up at the ceiling.
He is, I believe, incapable of moving horizontally, so he's kind of just
Yep.
stuck in the air.
Can
Yep.
I
Yeah.
again check whether or not if Theo goes higher, I feel the rope pull?
Is the shadow that he's making just like
Move
getting
up or
smaller
down.
and smaller, or
Anyway, okay. We said we were going to turn around to, like, we're going to try and talk to him, right? So
Yeah.
we're now all aware that he is
20 feet in the air.
I
Are we though?
look like I'm one step away from having a mimosa in my hand on a beach.
Uh,
Suppose.
Tauran, could you bring him back?
Ferno also asked, how long
Yes,
does
again.
it last? Thank God.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Do we let him
I
just
can lower him 20 feet to the ground if we wish.
Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great.
I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, so Theo, you have some explaining to do. What's going on with you and your little necklace, with your little jewelry there?
First of all, can I have it back?
We didn't take
I
it.
don't think anyone took it. Did
No,
someone
no,
take
took
it?
it off
Wait,
you.
wouldn't you have had to take it to examine it?
No.
No,
no, we
we
were just discussing the possibilities because I just
We
saw
took
it, the difference, and that's it.
we took the blade off you, but not your
Oh.
necklace.
Oh, so I still got 2 blades. Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
We would
Oh,
have Sag.
fuck.
Oh my god. He's like, oh yeah, hey, so guys, it's raining. Slits his own.
Oh my God.
He does that.
It's raining!
God, this session we haven't done jack shit.
Um. So Theo, like, 'cause you've lowered him, right?
Yes.
He like dusts off his pants. He looks up and he's just like, I couldn't tell you a single thing.
You could try.
Last night, I gained the ability to take people's souls.
Yeah. Mhm.
Alright.
Yes.
When somebody dies near me, I have the ability to take a bit of it, use it. I obviously never going to use that ability in my life. It's just kind of there. What I am as a thing, it makes sense that I would get something like that. Of course I would. I dance upon death.
And was he always this depressing?
Yeah.
I think Throat got overshadowed him for like the majority of the journey down.
Anyway, last night I saw that I had a token, because what happens is that the bits of soul that I take turn into a physical token that looks exactly like this necklace that I can use. I can break it, use abilities, send them on. And Virgil had one on his neck. I don't know how long he's had it. It, in fact, probably has been there for a very long time. This necklace is a part of my soul. And he takes off the necklace and starts swinging it around a little bit.
Yeah, should you just be like throwing it around like that?
It's basically indestructible. It's indestructible until I do something about it.
Nice.
Well, you probably didn't tell us that detail.
Yeah, okay, but why did you react the way you did before? That's the reason, bro. If your soul's fucked up, you're not going anywhere when you die.
No, I'm everything I can't be, Thrawn. If my soul has been shattered and I am an undead, I can't be here anymore.
Yeah, yeah, but then you're just going nowhere again. You're going nowhere to going nowhere again.
Taryn probably needs to talk to you about that, but okay.
Look, no. I failed that lesson in school when it came to talking about where the soul goes. Was not my strong suit, okay?
No, look. Is there any way to remedy this?
If I break it, something might happen.
Let's not do that. Let's leave that as a last resort.
Theo like pokes his tongue out a little bit, just finding some humor in the situation. He's like, I couldn't do that. I
So,
have
wait.
no idea what will happen.
Wait, so do you have any like physical sensations that you can actually physically feel in that body?
Yeah. I'm
Then
the
you're
same
alive.
as I have always been.
I don't see what the issue is. You're just alive. You're just a flesh warforged.
If we ever have an outbreak
Wow.
of undead, he can sneak in.
Yeah, and Sharir, never say flesh warforged again.
Oh.
No, it's a good analogy.
No, that's such a horrific image.
Honestly, Tauran, they could
You think about it, we're all just piloting our own meat suits.
Yes.
Oh my, you're blowing my mind.
Well, for me, it's a metal suit, so.
He's literally a Gundam. Fuck. Dragon themed Gundam.
It's different.
It's called the Epion. Put some respect on his name.
Oh my god. But is there anything that we can do to help you at all?
Nothing.
Why did this happen?
I have no idea.
Maybe it was the experiences we've had down here. You never know.
I have a feeling it's been like this for a while. Long before I've met any of you.
When did you get the necklace?
He literally said he got it last night.
Fair enough. Alright. Well, when did you get access to your dogs?
Probably 5-6 months since I turned up at the Adventurers Guild.
And
Yeah,
how long was
not
that
that
from there? Yeah.
That's like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay, so we've had him for a while.
Yeah.
And just to cut to the point, your dogs are undead, and you don't really seem to have issues with them.
Well, the issue is, and this is the biggest issue I'm currently facing, is that most of my life has been instinct driven. And my instincts tell me that my dogs are not something that should be destroyed. They are just to be used, or they're just here to help me. And in the same way that I tried to take my life, at the exact moment I was about to, I felt that it's not right. I shouldn't do it. And that doesn't make any sense if I'm undead and I hunt them.
Yeah, you're in a mad dilemma.
Like other kinds of undead. Like plenty of fucking different reasons why people are undead. Oh, I'm pretty sure the elves have got like their own kind of undead for like leaders.
You realize I'm basically a lich now, right?
Yeah, and
look,
you don't have to sacrifice like thousands of souls to do it. So it's just different.
I kind of look at Fano. I'm like, well, maybe you two will get on a little bit better then. Yeah, you can't really judge others using necromancy when, I'm trying not to be a hypocrite, but it just happens.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, let's get you out of those bindings. And as I take the bag off you, you just hands out. I'm like, oh, no, I see. Tauran, you knew not to shit. You got out of them effortlessly.
Look, I'm a cop. What did you expect?
Howdy? I've seen the way you fight.
Wait, I actually didn't hear that. Say that again.
He said brutality.
Yes, maybe a little.
You go a little bit feral.
you act more like a murderer than you do like any kind of warrior I've seen.
Feral is too far, but the murderer point I will take. Anyway, are we done here?
There's a reason why you like knives so much.
While we're in the
field of depression.
Thrawn.
Yeah,
why did you go into the maze?
Look, okay. Do we really want to know?
Oh yeah, you guys got to confirm this fact.
Everyone must share.
We're in the fields of fields.
You gotta
look. I saw a tale in there that spoke of my homeland and said things that couldn't possibly be true. I got upset. I got upset, and I ran off into and I ran off into the maze.
It
It was just
specifically
a bit
happened
overwhelming.
13 years ago. So if you guys want to
Yeah.
confirm anything about that
Rhea,
city,
Rhea, look,
Yeah, look,
once we're done this, you and I will go to Tenebrand, and we will figure out what happened.
well, I think I know how to get there from here.
do you guys just want to
Once we're
confirm, like,
done here,
okay, why don't
you
you
and
guys
I will go to Tenebrand and figure this out. I'm just like hand on Sharia's face, like shh.
No, Sharia was in there with me. Look, I was in Tenebrand, like, I think at this point it's like 9 months, like a year ago. Because we've gone off and done some adventures. We've been back in Ravana for a few months. So it's probably been like between 6 months to a year, hasn't it, Jaden?
Yeah, it would be about that.
Yeah, so I'll say long bowling. It's like it's been about a year since, just under a year since I was in Tenebrand. And Gorbak tells me, was it Gorbak who told me
Yeah.
that? Yeah. Gorbak tells me that an event occurred there 13 years ago that definitely didn't occur while I was there. I lived in Tenebrand almost my entire life. Yes, I did some traveling, but out of out of my whole life, I've spent probably just checking how old I am actually.
Yeah, I was about to ask how old are you?
Of my 75 years, I spent probably 60 of them in Tenebrand.
God, you're so fucking old.
Thank you.
Did you say he's so old?
Yes, he did. Just wait. Apparently, and I gestured at Tauran. Apparently, he's like an angel or something who's like thousands of years old.
Yeah, I already know that.
Everyone buys into your bullshit so easily.
Oh, we did get vibe checked, so
Listen,
Yeah,
when you're telling
sure.
lies, the way you have to do it is you have to add some truth to it.
Anyway,
So just put it out like it.
13 years ago in Tenebrand would have been my daughter would have been 2. I wasn't going anywhere. I was there. It's only in the last year, like since my daughter's been born, I haven't left the city other than for trade or to go pick up deliveries from like nearby farms and stuff. Like other than that, I've been there.
can you guys
So your daughter's
confirm if there's like a siege that
for
happened?
at least 2 years now. So why are you adventuring with us now instead of being home with your family?
My family is no longer around. We shall say they're resting in the afterlife. But I don't want to talk about that. But I saw stories of apparently, and I heard that apparently someone called the Vorpal, an ironclad figure, led an army of paladins to the city, and there was slaughter.
Do I know about this, Jaden?
Everyone knows about this.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about
Except
this.
for Sharia. Sharia
Except-
being the one
Well,
excluded.
Sharia learned from it just
Yeah.
from the fucking mural.
And
He
then,
knows of it from the mural. Everyone else,
Yeah.
it's common knowledge.
And
Yeah.
then when I was with Sharia, he made me touch the wall to see if I could attune to it. And what came of it was a mural that showed a paladin in like marred clothing with 2 blackened figures with raven heads arguing between each other.
Okay.
That's what I've been dealing with. Yes, no, definitely. Not the vibes that I want to be cultivating. But yeah. Well, I've done all my sharing in the sharing field.
Who else wants to share while we're in the sharing field?
I know, I think you're up. What's Rodger?
No, God, I thought he was
No,
joking.
that's just one pack.
See, I think we're all emotioned out. Well, what about you, Tauran?
It's just one pack. Is no one else going to share in the sharing field? I specifically requested it.
Oh,
you're not the boss of me.
Well, I think Ferno's got a good, like, learned a lot and appreciates what kind of a position.
Actually, now that
Hello, sir.
like we
What does it we?
No, I was gonna say we already spoke about the other dude, but okay, no, actually, this is an important point. Sharia said that we had to talk about what it was I was in there because I refuse to believe it's true. But he says that the events that occurred 13 years ago have already happened, and it's not some prophecy of the future. Have any of you
Don't
ever
believe
been to Tenet Brand?
No one goes
No.
to
Then how
Drodka,
could you
that
know?
leaves you to make a decision, but I presume not,
Um,
considering you grew up with the dwarves.
Theo would like to like as this conversation goes on, Theo will like kind of edge over to Ferno, like kind of nudge him a little bit and be like, hey, quick question. Is he being like, has he lost memories magically? And then we'll just go back to the conversation like he said nothing.
Ferno sort of like you get like half an eye, like a side eye. Sort of like, what the
Ferno,
fuck did you even say?
Theo,
But then,
Theo
like, he
nudges you a
only
little
half
bit.
heard you, and I was like, huh?
He very fervently doesn't want to believe it. Is it trauma or magic?
Is he depressed or is it magic?
Ferno, like,
is he gay and European?
He could be repressing those memories magically.
Yeah, it was called alcohol.
well, didn't it? Ferno sort of gives you like a little bit of like a hand and like mouths to you, like, I'll clarify later. But I should point out for the group, if Tauran, and I wasn't here just for the past 5 minutes, sorry, I had to go take a shit. If Tauran did
That's why you weren't sharing in the sharing circle.
Ferno's back, I can share in the sharing circle, but if Tauran did tell the whole story fully, didn't he make mention of the crows and the potential crow god, or is the crow god meta knowledge?
No, I said that like I saw, like, because that's what I saw in a mural. That's like that's all I know. Like all I know, even out of meta, in meta about it. I saw that imagery, and it's supposed to be my story, but like it didn't show me where I was. It didn't anything else. Like I've explained before about not really knowing what my patron is or what it wants. So like nothing in this image is particularly like enlightening. It's showing the beginning of my tale.
DM, I'm going to ask, even though I'm fairly certain I know the answer. Like a crow god, an unspecified crow god, not like one of the common gods that like roll around on the street, not the like commonly worshipped ones, right?
Absolutely.
Hang on, come again?
I didn't understand.
Like, because Theo has been in the major cities, so he's seen several churches. Like there isn't a god that is commonly worshipped in like a kind of city that is like a crow god. It's mostly like mercantile stuff, and there's no like crow god.
Oh yeah, like
Not in
Thrawn,
Immortal Pantheon.
Yeah,
like Thrawn himself worships Joaquin, like the Liberty Maiden god, the Golden Lady, and like Corellian, which is like the head elven god and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like yeah, so he does believe in gods and stuff. It's just the imagery showed just two with raven heads.
Yeah, so there's no like. Anyway,
there were a lot of girls crying today.
I mean, like, what did the figure with the crow head look like exactly?
Let me scroll back to my notes. They were just two like blackened figures. Like there was nothing particularly special about them. Yeah, nothing particular. It's like two blackened figures with raven heads that were pointing at each other and like arguing, or like were really angry or something like that. Like that's as much as Thorn like knows.
It's not a high detailed mural.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you know how many crow-headed gods there are?
No, actually, I don't.
Open question to the class. There's a lot of gods.
Isn't that a question for the angel?
Yeah, no.
Theo,
I
Open
thought,
question to say, like, look,
I thought
you
we'd
have
been
this
over
weird
this.
feminist, you know how many gods fit those profiles?
Yeah, but there's gotta be something similar.
I would like to rack my brain. What is the first crow-themed god I can think of?
Well, okay, what? Okay, hear me out. Why doesn't someone ask the DM if they can do a roll?
What role can I
we're
make?
going to use a real
No religion.
information.
Religion. Oh, cool.
Really?
One of my skills.
If we're going with that lot, if we're all like trying to interpret
It's
like
a
people's
22.
things,
We're good.
What was that? Sorry.
It's a 22.
22. Okay. There's a lot. There's some like commonly known ones. There is there's not many. Okay, there's not much in the way of gods that literally have crow heads in depictions of them. But as far as gods that are associated with crows and ravens or that kind of bird, there's plenty. There's like particularly among the more druidic circles of elvish gods as well. There's a lot of those that are assigned, well, that are attributed to birds, sometimes crows and ravens, but not always. There are also gods associated with deceit among the outcast gods as well that are often associated with very specifically crows and ravens as well.
Yep.
Most prominent would be something like the Raven Queen, would be one of the outcast gods.
That was kind of my hope that it wasn't going to be that.
His hopes and dreams were crushed.
Shattered immediately.
Yeah. If this is the god I think it is, then we best hope it's not, honestly.
See?
Look,
Like,
I would rather have information even if it was bad.
I mean, like, there's lots of gods.
Ferno actually looks over and he puts Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Murals. So a person with a crow head is probably just depicting someone who has an affinity with crows, or there's something with crows. And there's a lot of gods. Worst case scenario, it's not a good one.
and just representation of death.
I mean, yes, they have death signifiers, trickery.
Well, look, all I can say is that there were multiple figures arguing over what I'm only assuming it was me. So perhaps
If you have multiple gods or deities
perhaps the
arguing,
entity,
that's never a good thing.
perhaps the entity that wanted me had to fight for me.
Isn't it like
Worst if
essentially
they do that badly.
we could take the other entrance up, like that's through here. Like then they'd say like that paladin that went through the city went through a tunnel to down here and made the Black Mire.
Yeah, that's in the Black Mire.
Hmm.
The Vorpal. That's where he came from with like all of his fallen paladins, wasn't it?
He didn't
That's where
come
he went
from the
to.
Black Mire. He came from beyond Meloda and basically marched through the entirety of the Underdark to the Black Mire.
Oh, okay.
So,
It's history we know of. Do I recall that from my really? No, I'm joking. That's history we can figure out.
But sorry, he entered from over near Meloda.
Correct.
Not good for your city.
Why does everything circle back to Meloda?
Because we really need to go to Meloda.
I know, and I hate it.
Well, it was like a Warforged factory as
It's
well.
not
so-
subtle at all, and I hate it.
What? Do you not want to sneak past the Tarask?
Not necessarily. No.
Not really.
It'd be neat.
In all my years of being me, Tauran don't generally shoot lasers.
Ferno looks over to Throdgar because I feel like Throdgar would be pretty excited to see a laser.
Well, he did see the laser get shot at us, so at Theo specifically.
Yeah. He
I
watched him
think I could
dodge the
take on
laser.
anything.
Yeah. He watched him dodge the laser, like...
I forget
Yeah.
if Throdgar is taller or shorter than Ferno, but I actually believe taller. But
He's
Ferno does pat
square.
you on your head.
He is Steve.
I could take on anything, so I pat.
God, he
Yeah,
is so
you
much
can,
taller.
Throdgar. Yeah.
I break your arm.
Uh
You make a roll.
oh.
Am I gonna have to repair some bones? Fuck's sake.
So what is the party's plan from here?
Well,
Well,
we're still in the depression field,
Yeah.
Jaden.
Does anyone else? Does anyone else feel like sharing? I feel like
Dude.
Ferno had to share some stuff, didn't we say?
Well, I'm just gonna say this. I
How's
want to
Throdgar-
travel this world.
How's Throdgar going? I want an update from our boy. He's been, he's been getting a little bit better, but like I want to know. I want to see how he's holding up.
I'm just cruising along. Want something to
He's
fight.
You want something to fight? That's fair.
Well, we could spar. I wanted to kill something in that maze.
Oh my God.
I mean, the moment we step into the maze, we are definitely going to find the story to tell us. So, like,
No, he very much gave the vibes of when we want to see him, he'll show up. I think he's needy.
I think we need to stay away. He said,
what? So you're
feels
telling
like he's an undead, but he sounds like a fake.
So did you say he sounds like a fag?
Hey,
Hey,
he did say like he was using his body as a vessel. So
how do you know that he's not needy enough that he would physically make the maze walk us into him and say, "See, you guys really wanted to be here."
Well,
once
look,
he disappeared, the other guys
he
like
think
rocked up.
okay. The reason I don't think that he's going to be an immediate threat is he wanted us to willingly give up something to talk to him.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
that's one of the
our
I'll
most
get
important.
something in return.
yeah. That's one of those beings that like almost like a devil. They want you to come to them.
Or like a fae with the names.
Yes, if he wants something important, he'd be a fake. So
Wait,
what's
did you guys-
everyone's most important thing? So we all know. So if you start to do it, we can stop you.
Well, he also did offer like was going to trade like a story for a story. So
I don't know, my dagger. What?
The dagger. Cool. Now, what's your most important item on you right now? Never mind. I know that question. Throdgar,
Yep.
what's the most important item you have on you right now?
Probably my dad's axe.
Good. So you're not giving that away anytime soon.
God no.
Thrawn, what is the most important thing you have on you right now?
The dude didn't really. It didn't seem like he necessarily wanted something physical.
We're in the field of depression. You can't dodge the question. What's the most important thing?
Well, the thing, I can do what I want. You don't tell me what to do.
The field of depression says otherwise.
Yeah. The depression field says otherwise.
That's so dumb. The most valuable thing I have. Honestly, the most important thing that I really carried with me was my trident, my hexblade, and I can't use it anymore.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, I just want to jump in. I'm probably gonna head off to bed soon.
Fair enough.
It's just I've got to get up early tomorrow.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
How much
And
longer were
what
you
time
guys
do you
thinking
start?
of going on?
Honestly, doesn't have to be much longer. I don't think.
I'd say
think
we'll
it's very-
probably leave the session off with a plan of where you guys are going next.
So pretty soon we'll be wrapping up pretty soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much once we're done with the Circle of Feels, I imagine you guys would be choosing something.
The
Yeah.
depression field.
I love how Jane's like, "There's a nice, beautiful meadow," and we're like, "We're sad."
Shreya's just like, I'm all right.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. Shreya wasn't supposed to use his divine sense for at least 2 more sessions.
But
wasn't even related to you either.
That's why I was waiting.
Okay, I just have to say, we were talking about what's most valuable. It's like, I think he wasn't necessarily talking about
physical things. It might be your greatest memory. Like, yes, I think Taran's right. It's much more like it feels like something a Fae would ask. Or, of like, oh, tell me your name, like, give me your most important thing. I'm pretty sure he said just give me the most valuable thing you have or tell me a story I don't know.
Oh, that'll be my soul. Easy.
Yeah, and Thrawn is going to turn and point north. I can feel my hexblade calling me. From that
And
direction
from us is
like the Black Mire and Toril and Northmoreland. Like,
I mean, so I personally would like to go to the Black Mile.
we're going to Black Mile.
Rhiannon.
That's our
All
plan.
right. Laugh at my suggestion. I get it.
okay, do we want to? Okay, I guess this is the important part, as like almost like a step out of game as well. Where do we want to head next? The Black Mire seems like it's got some lore stuff potentially for me, and I'm potentially being drawn there. But did we want to try and stop by like Toril or anything
I
else?
don't think. I think we should skip.
I guess I can go check out the ladies' manor, but
I
not want
think
to.
a couple interesting points that I'll just recap for you guys because you might not remember everything. So last you heard, the other group you came down here with was in Toril, headed towards Northmoreland. You know that this here is like burial grounds for the old high priestesses. You've heard the Lady's Manor, or the Dark Lady in the Lady's Manor, doesn't actually have any allegiances to anyone down here. There's a lot of stuff in my loader in regards to the Warforged. That's where Sharir has come from, and it's implied that there's more that has happened there that's been lost. Beyond my loader would be Tenebram, presumably somewhere around there. That area is probably, or at the very moment, as far as you guys are aware, inaccessible due to the Tarask shooting lasers past that cliff.
That does seem to be an issue.
You guys didn't experiment long enough to get any kind of idea as to what you might be able to do to avoid that. You don't know if you would have found anything if you did experiment for longer. Nick is feeling, or Thrawn is feeling, the pull of his hexblade coming from north towards the Black Mire. And I believe there's one more thing that I'm missing.
We've got the people hunting us.
We have that.
There's that one as well. In terms of like any kind of magical secrets that the Drow Society would know, you've been told in the past that it's like that's not something they keep in normal libraries. That's in specifically Noctella.
Which I do not.
I don't think we try and brave that just yet.
I don't think we go to Noctella. Like,
yeah,
please
that's
God.
like not all of those is probably an immediate good idea for you guys, but that's like the sum total of everything you guys sort of have on your bucket list at the moment.
I will say we were warned by Grimal to avoid the Black Mire. Like he told us, yeah, because when they were doing an interrogation and I was just chatting to the locals, he more or less said like, yeah, the Black Mire is like, it's a death trap where the very air itself may be poisonous, but if you light a fire there, it just ignites.
It is also said that it was originally a very popular city until it got corrupted.
It was a shrine, is what it was described as.
How long would it take for us to get to Toril from Morgangear?
And we could go to Toril and then make our way to the Black Mire.
Yeah.
I want to go to Ladies' Manor just to fucking see.
Ladies' Manor is a little bit far off. Like
it's story wise. I reckon we come back there once we've explored. We want to be strong enough to come back and be like, we want to have a chat with you.
Yeah, like we're strong enough that she doesn't immediately go, "You are too weak to be here," and just like one shot us, which is most likely what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like we need to bring something to the table instead of just being here.
Okay.
But you bring teamwork.
It's
not what we bring.
It's late in the afternoon. If you skipped the rest, you could be in Toril by the morning, and you might be able to catch the old guard, assuming they hadn't left by then. Well, assuming they haven't left already. They're probably not going to leave overnight if they haven't already. Otherwise, if you waited till morning, you'd probably be able to get there by, like, evening-ish.
And
I think
summon
the vote.
In which case, you probably almost certainly miss them.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
So-
you know that they're headed to Northmole, and
I
if
don't
you
think
did
there's-
want to follow them.
I don't think there's any
Well-
reason why we need to go see them.
Unless we
Yeah.
want to take them into the Black Mire with us.
or to just relay information to find out anything useful that they found out. We can do the vice
Yeah.
versa.
So I guess we put it to a vote. Who wants to start traveling today to get to Toril by morning so that we can hopefully find them?
I think I'm gonna throw out. I think that's a really, really bad idea. We're gonna suffer exhaustion, and it's not fun.
Or we
Especially-
could
Well,
like use
people-
the cart and
we could
have
use the
people
cart
do-
and people sleep in it, and then we like one person could we could basically how you do watches. You could have people throughout the night swap.
I don't think there's a rush. We could just sleep here at night and then go.
Like I said, that's why it's a vote. Who votes to go now? I would say go now.
I would say go now as well.
Let's
So-
do it. Let's go now.
So
That's already popular.
3? Is it?
That's
No,
five.
I heard Zach.
5.
Oh. So okay, so we wrap
We
up.
can use the cart to rotate. Theo can take first watch. He's been resting all day.
Actually, I need to figure out. My HP has gone down to 30, and I don't remember why.
Yeah. Fuck, bro, that sleep was restless.
I do not remember why I have 30 HP.
You probably didn't recover from the last rest.
Yeah. So I guess, Jen, we're heading to Toril with the goal of hopefully finding the old guard and getting whatever info we can from them, and potentially going into the Black, seeing if we can go to like North Mole and the Black Mire area with them.
Okay.
Because
I
like by
just
the
needed-
time we get to Toril, we should the heat should have died off.
So I also just need a long rest for my lay on hand. to
The
get my spells
warning
back.
I will give you is that if the people taking watch are driving the cart, they won't mechanically be on
Watching.
watch.
But I can't be surprised. That does not mean I'll take watch, but it means that if we get attacked, I won't suffer anything.
Well, when we start going, I'm gonna what animals would you guys want?
You know what? I'll drive the cart throughout the night.
What animals do you guys want to have as the?
Because look, I don't have any long rest abilities. I only have short rest ones, so
I have long rest, and it's just my lay on hand.
that's what I'm saying. I don't have anything that I would need to recharge in a fight. Even if I I'm pretty sure I just have disadvantage to hit. In a
If you've
fight.
got a point of exhaustion, it's disadvantage on everything.
No, it isn't it? Because it's you don't have disadvantage.
Abilities and no wait, yeah, it's abilities and attacks on the first one. Second is your movement is halved. Third one is saving throws.
Okay, so not saving throws, but yeah, level 1 is just ability checks. Actually,
It's just ability checks. Okay.
Not even attacks.
Yeah. So that's the third one. Third one's the dangerous one.
Sorry, I'm just double checking. So, first level has disadvantage on ability checks. I'm fine with that. So I'll drive through the night. And
when we've set up the cart, what animals would you guys want? Because I'm assuming I'd be using blind steed.
I would reckon just give me just like a horse.
What was the animals that we saw in the underdark?
What kind of animals seem more normal, Jaden?
Yeah.
As
They
far
have
as
deep rams or something, don't they? They're like big ram-looking things.
Yeah, there's stuff like that. There's also what seems to be a very selectively bred species of the displacer beasts that you've seen that are much more like beasts of burden rather than like slender, sleek kind of felines.
when we were entering the Lustra, what was the most common steed animal that was pulling the other carts? Because we were in line.
Probably would have been the deep rams.
Yeah,
I think
I reckon just do a deep ram, and if anything happens, I'll get you guys to wake up. Don't worry.
Alrighty, I only need 6 hours long rest, and that's just me being motionless. So once I've done that,
After that 6 hours, you can come sit up with me at the front.
yep.
Because Theo has been basically napping all day, will I suffer exhaustion, or do I need to rest?
I would say exhaustion unless you plan to get there in the morning and immediately long rest. It's like if you intend to go the day as well, once you guys get there.
I'll just swap over with Sharia when Sharia's done
Uh,
sleeping.
While we're, I know we're probably gonna do a little bit of we say goodbye to the people here, but when we're traveling on our way, I will be using disguise self to make myself. It only lasts for an hour, so if we come across anyone, I'll
Can you
cast
ritual cast
disguise
it?
self.
No.
No. But I'll just cast it if I come across anyone. So if anyone is out looking for us, I can just be looking like average Joe Schmo.
Proceeds to get stopped and have a fucking cart searched.
That's fine. I can get a surprise round on them, hopefully. But yes, so I think that's it. Nothing else that we want to plan tonight. So Matt can go fucking conquer.
Yeah.
Quick, while we're
Oh,
waiting,
damn
I
it.
go have another panic
I made a
attack.
snoring sound and it didn't come through.
Damn.
I'm actually so sad. But yes, sorry, I am very tired.
It's chill, bro. So good. I think after in the new year, it might be worth us all having a look at our schedules again to see when we're free. To see if there are any better times to do it.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
This one works for us pretty well because the week on, week off gives us a chance to play other games and stuff, and I do really enjoy that.
I'm gonna just swap to the main PC, so I'll be back. But Matt, good night if you leave in the time that I'm not here.
Good night.
Oh, good
night.
Good night.
Bye.
I will still be around. I am just I put on some washing earlier, so I'm just gonna go grab that. But I might put on Discord on my phone. So, are you guys gonna be playing any games or anything?
I might hop off.
Yeah, okay,
Quick,
dude.
before the session ends, I have another panic attack. No.
Sharia is just the plan breaker. It's like, oh no, divine sense, detect evil and good. That's way too early to have that.
I love how. Sorry, I do love that Jaden set up there's all this cool shit that's gonna happen over the next 10, 15 sessions, and it all happened here. In Morgan Care.
You got
I would just like to
no
say,
idea.
Me, my Hexblade superior Jaden's that wasn't supposed to happen for ages. Whoops.
yeah,
Pretty funny though.
yeah, it's so good. It's so funny. I love it. It's so good.
Breaking his world. Non-linear storytelling. But yes, I will say goodnight because I know Jaden's leaving and I'll be disappeared for a minute. But good session, lads. Good session, Jaden. Thank you.
That was.
It shall be fully renamed the Depression Field.
Yep. And Tauran didn't have to share in the sharing circle at all. It was great.
Well, Taria is just clarifying, making information clear.
I did. I also got away
Have a
with
good
not
one.
sharing everything, which was great.
Well, Taria is I've got nothing to really share that's depressing.
That was so funny.
Taria's not even depressed. You just I want to backpack everywhere.
What I knew it was gonna happen pretty soon. Best case scenario, we were gonna I was gonna hope that you just wouldn't use any detect thing until I hit level 13, so I could try to attack myself, fail, and then turn into mist and fuck off. But it didn't happen, so I just got captured instead.
Yeah.
Pretty funny, not gonna lie. Can't believe it happened like that.
It was so funny.
Even relating to you at all whatsoever. It was just oh, what's this glass robe? I'm gonna see if I can detect any spirits and shit.
Saw me.
You look different, yeah.
You said I'm gonna use divine sense, and I'm like, yikes! Ugh. This will be an issue.
God, Jaden left.
Oh yeah,
He said he was going to bed.
how do we turn off the guy? How do we turn off
I'll do it.
the lad?
I'll send it to my
Yeah. So, Zach, how does it feel to know that the guy who, like, basically hates your necromancy is a lich?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Ferno did definitely contemplate.
Thanks for listening to Craig's Chronicles. We play for fun and record for fun, so we hope you had fun too. Please do not expect a regular upload schedule. If you are one of our employers who somehow found this, please remember that how we play a fantasy role-playing game with friends is not reflective of our professional conduct.
Good night.
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 Stop.